Hey there, Nancy and I have been talking about cracked chicken and email back and forth. So I got a recipe and that's what we made. So stay tuned if you want to see how I did it. You know I had to do my own little twist on it. Good. I used cooked chicken instead of raw chicken. So stay tuned and see how I use my cooked chicken.
Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Now I'm on a mission to improve the health of my heart.
Hey there, today I'm going to try some cracked chicken. Nancy and I have been talking about in the comments, and I've gone online and looked at some recipes, and so I'm going to do it my way though. You know, I always kind of have to alter things to fit what I got going on. So come on, I'll show you what we're going to do. So all the recipes that I see, they call for raw chicken, but I have a whole lot of cooked chicken, and so I'd rather use my cooked chicken. So each of these is 8 ounces. So I've got 3 pounds of cooked chicken. Okay, next up we are going to add some onion. Let's see how much we have. 164 grams of onions we're going to add to it. We're going to add in some bacon bits because I don't have any regular bacon. So we're going to add these bacon bits once I get them open. Listen, I don't trust the weights on the packages, so I'm going to measure it myself. 72. See, it was 71. But that's, oh no, now it's 74. Anyway, all right, so 74 grams of bacon. Now we're going to add, I have this mild fat-free cheese. So we're going to add this. Let's see how much this weighs. $140 grams. I'm going to kick this on low. Now again, we're not cooking our chicken. We're just, because it's already cooked, we're just wanting all these flavors to meld together. The other thing that they add is sour cream, or cream cheese. Oh, I need a knife. Hang on. Alright, so we're going to add this cream cheese to it. And I actually took some out earlier for my breakfast, just like a spoonful. So I am going to weigh this container when I'm done so I can get an accurate weight. And you know I got me a crock pot liner in there because ain't nobody got time for washing dishes. Well, some people do, but I don't care. Okay, so 226 grams. All right, so that's my recipe. I'm going to put this lid on. Oh, man, I messed that up. Let's see. All right, we're going to put this lid on, and we're going to let it go for a couple hours, and I will be back. Y'all, then forgot to add the ranch to it. Duh. I don't know how much a packet of ranch is, so I'm just going to put it in there and let it go. And now I've got my timer set for 2 hours, so I'll see you in 2 hours. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this into my tracker app as a recipe. So I will plug in all the things as a recipe, and then based on however much I want my calories to be is how I'm going to set it up for that amount of portions. Because once you get it plugged in and you see how much the whole recipe is, then you can, I do a trial. I'm like, okay, what if it's 4 servings? Oh, wait, nope. 4 servings is 600 calories. Well, what if we do 5 servings? Oh, well, that's like 500 calories. Okay, that's good for me. So you kind of have to figure out what macros are going to suit you for carbs, calories, fat, and all that stuff. So anyway, by the way, this is light cream cheese and fat-free cheese. So, all right. So I'll see you in 2 hours, and we'll see what my macros are going to be then. Let's take a look at our cracked chicken. Remember, the chicken was already cooked, and some of it was frozen, some of it was not frozen. But what I should have done was sauteed up those onions. I bet that would have been good. Could add a little broth. That'd be good in there too. because it's all dry right now. Dry. I think I might do that. Add a little bit. I have some, I know it's funny. I'm going to add some beef broth. I have some chicken broth, but it's in the freezer and it's one big old clump. And I don't want to add that much chicken broth. I just want to add a little something just to give it a little bit of moisture in here, because y'all know chicken is dry as dry can be, especially after it's cooked. So hang on. Let me go get some broth. It's a great example of whenever you freeze your broth flat, you can break off a piece. There we go. Let's put that in there and just let that be enough. And we'll let that kind of melt down in there so we can just get a little bit of liquid down in here. But that's why you use raw chicken, because then you have the moisture from the raw chicken. But we'll come back in about another hour. It's been 2 hours. We'll give it about 30 minutes. We'll give it 30 minutes for it to kind of melt down. So on low, I couldn't get it to melt or to defrost the broth. So anyway, now I'm going to portion this out and see what I can get done with it. And we're going to give it a try. But got to get it all scooped out of my plastic container and get it all mixed together. Like I said, it called for raw chicken and I used cooked chicken. So I just figured this would be a little easier on my tracker app. So, all right. I'm going to get this. I don't remember the portions. I got it wrote down over there, so I'll tell you when it's all done. Before I do this, I made 6 servings. Each serving has 447 calories, 51.9 protein, 9.8 total carbs, and 23.6 fat. I didn't do the fiber, so I don't know what the net carbs are, but look, doesn't that look pretty? I sprinkled on a little bit of Creole seasoning and a little parsley just to make it look pretty. Let's see how it tastes. I love the white onions in there with the bites. Yeah, I think it probably needs a little more ranch or a little more salt, but anyway, that's really good. Thank you for the recommendation, Nancy. I really appreciate it. And this is how it looks portioned out. So I've got them all, they all weigh within 10 or 15 grams of each other. And so I'm going to put my lids on and I'll put them in the freezer and some in the refrigerator. And you'll be seeing these. I know one I'm going to eat tonight for supper. And then you'll be seeing these. I don't know when I'll post the video. You may have already been seeing me eat these. If so, sorry. The recipe's just coming out. But anyway, so if I were to do it again, or when I do it again, I will probably do the raw chicken. I do think that would have been better because I think the moisture from that would have kept everything from sticking to the edges. So I think it would be better to do the raw chicken. But I wanted the cooked chicken so then I could fit my macros better. I could figure out my macros. So I don't know, maybe next time I would just add more water to it. I honestly don't know. But I mean, this worked out great. Maybe if I spray the little baggie with some oil and see if that kind of helps it keep from sticking. And I do think that I would wait on the cheese and maybe put the cheese on it after it's done. So, because some of it got burned to the edges, and because I use fat-free cheese, it works a little different than regular cheese. It's more chemicals. I know it. You know it. But anyway, so... But yeah, so I might next time hold off on using the shredded cheese and just put it on top of it before I pop it in the freezer. So, all right, it was really good. Thank you, Nancy, for the recommendation.